My neighbor's mowing their grass, and I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but it keeps distracting me. Okay, hello. So I haven't been very active on my channel the past couple of weeks, and there's just been a multitude of factors that have gone into that. So first things first, my work schedule changed a lot. The second thing is my guinea pig, Kennedy, got really sick. He had an ear infection. It was really severe, and he wasn't walking around. He wasn't moving at all. He would just lay on one side and just not do anything. He was still kind of eating and drinking a little bit, but he was really sick, and I had to get that taken care of. He is totally fine now, though. So it wasn't ear infection. I actually thought it was an upper respiratory infection, so I'm actually kind of shocked that it was something different, because he was not doing very well. He was doing pretty bad, and I keep looking over at him because he's moving around like a freaking maniac now, so he's doing a lot better now. Third thing is, right after he got sick, I was literally going to make a video about him being sick and what to look out for and things like that. However, right after he got sick, I got sick. I lost my voice totally. For like, I think a week and a half, I did not have a voice at all. It was really obnoxious, and I finally have it back to a point where it sounds semi-normal. I still sound kind of nasally, but I think it was just allergies, or maybe that mixed in with a bit of an upper respiratory infection. And the fourth thing that's been kind of impeding a lot of me being able to do anything is I have been an absolute nervous wreck about starting back to college. I am still at junior status, but this is my fourth year. Yeah, it's my fourth year. I've been going to college since my senior year of high school, so this is my fourth year. I'm like 2 credit hours away from being a senior, so I'm basically a senior, but I've been an absolute nervous wreck, and it's been really hard to kind of do anything else. I've kind of wanted to just be lazy before school started, because it's about to go down. Honestly, it's about to be really hard. But I wanted to do a video on all the things that I got for back to school. It's kind of like a haul. As like a senior, I kind of have been around the block a little bit. I know what I do and don't like, and I know what has and hasn't worked for me. And so I wanted to kind of make a video about some of the things that I got, why I got it, why I decided to do one thing instead of another thing, stuff like that. I think that it might be really helpful for incoming freshmen, and it's right around the time that people are going to be getting all these supplies for school, so I just kind of wanted to make a video on it. Now, when it comes to Psych Saturday, next Saturday I will have my next Psych Saturday up. I really apologize for all of the delays, but I am most likely going to be doing the Zimbardo prison experiment, which is really interesting, kind of to kick back into college. So I want to start posting a little more regularly now that I'm kind of getting in the groove, and I'm going to be learning about all these different things now when I get back into college. I'm doing one class, I think it's called Social Psychology of Justice, and I think that's going to be really, really interesting, because I also really like true crime. I almost minored in criminal justice, but I ended up deciding not to do that just because I didn't really think it had a whole lot to do with why I'm going to be a psychologist, so I just kind of decided not to. But it is really fun to learn about, and I think that's going to be a really interesting class. It's probably going to have a lot to do with what I like to talk about. With that being said, I kind of wanted to start my little haul. So I went to 3 different places to get school supplies. I went to Office Max, it's like Office Depot. I think it's just like a bigger one. I went to Walmart, and I went to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, you can absolutely not go wrong with Dollar Tree, especially when it comes to school supplies, because there are a lot of things that you can get there that you're probably going to be looking at $2 or $3, if not more, at places like Walmart and stuff like that. Office Depot was very expensive. I want to just point that out, but I didn't get anything there that I couldn't get at other places for a lot cheaper. I actually only got paper there and a binder. So I'm going to start with Office Depot. So I've got my receipt because I want to be as accurate as I can with how much I paid for these things, because I thought this was a really good deal, but I also want to go into why I got these specific things. All right, so before I start with Office Depot, I want to start with my backpack. So I was not super sure what kind of backpack I wanted. I've had a lot of back and forth when it comes to backpacks because I actually have scoliosis, so I have a lot of back problems, and whenever I'm walking around campus all day, if my back's hurting all day, I'm going to be really uncomfortable, clearly, and a lot of the times my backpack is making me very uncomfortable. So I was going to order one online. I was actually going to get a High Sierra hiking backpack again because that was one of the first ones I had, and it helped, but it kind of did hurt my back just because of the weight, because the backpack itself was really heavy. It wasn't just like a super lightweight backpack. But I ended up completely throwing all of my requirements for a backpack out the window, and I went to Zoomies and got a Vans backpack, and I love it, honestly. I actually put all my stuff in it. Actually, I think I put a little bit more than what I'll be carrying in it, minus textbooks, obviously. But I love this thing. Now, it was like, I think $40-ish, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got pressured into buying it. I thought it was really cute, and I thought maybe I could use it for other things, but I actually did decide that I do want to keep it for school. It says Vans Off the Wall all over it. I really honestly love it because I've always loved Vans, and it's got like a little patch that says Vans Off the Wall. I think it's super cute, but it actually feels really good on my back, so I probably am going to end up using it for school. If you can hear my cat in the background screaming, you all right? Him and Hyde are wrestling. But I've got all my stuff in here already. Oh, there it is. So next thing I got is I got some, where are they? So I got a couple little pouches. I got these from Forever 21. I got this one. It's just like a flat one. I plan on keeping like toiletries and kind of making it a little bit of like an emergency kit. I want to keep extra money in here, pads, tampons, stuff like that. At Ohio University, they have this really awesome system actually where they have baskets in all the women's bathrooms, and you basically can leave like extra tampons and pads there for whenever people don't have them, and if you don't have one, you can take it. But I wanted to have this just because I feel like it would be a good idea, and I can bring extras so that I can leave in there. But that's why I got this little flat one. I also got this one. It's more of a pencil pouch type of thing. It's more of like a makeup pouch, but I also got this from Forever 21, and I actually really like it because it's a really decent size. I have a lot of school supplies already in here, and not even stuff I'm gonna end up bringing, just like random things that I bought, and it's still got plenty of space. So I actually think this was a win. I have this weird pickiness when it comes to pencil pouches. I like when they're black because every single year without fail, one of my highlighters or pens break and it leaks, and it makes it just look dirty and gross, and it makes me not even want to carry it. So I'm glad that I was able to get a black one. I actually really like this one. Office Max. I got a 1.5 inch binder, which I'm probably going to end up either having to upgrade or get a second one. I actually got a 1 inch binder from Dollar Tree, and I don't know why I got it. I really didn't need it. I knew I was going to end up needing something bigger than a 1 inch binder, but I got it because it was $1. So, well, apparently it was $7.99. It said it was on sale for $4, but apparently it was $7.99. Actually, Yeah. No? Oh. Okay, I don't know. Well, it says that I paid $7.99 for it, and I got $1.99 off of my paper. But it was supposed to be $4. I don't know. Apparently it wasn't that good of a deal, but I guess I paid $7.99 for this binder. It's actually a really durable binder, so I'm honestly not that mad. But I got that. I also got something that kind of seems a little unorthodox when it comes to college, but I'm going to explain why. I got college ruled filler paper instead of notebooks, and I'll tell you exactly why. So I got 500 sheets, and this ended up being $4 because it was $5.99 on sale, and apparently there was another sale going on, and I got $1.99 off. So it was $4 for 500 sheets of college ruled filler paper. I'm actually really happy I got that. I don't know why I even stopped in Office Max, but it was a pretty good deal actually. But I got filler paper because I have a weird problem when it comes to note taking, where I am very, very, very picky about the way they look, about how neat they are, about everything. And I just feel like I can't be very picky when it comes to notebooks, because I like to rewrite my notes. If they're looking really sloppy whenever I'm jotting them down super fast, I like to rewrite them. And if I'm rewriting them out of order in the notes, it really bothers me. Like I'll sit there and think about it, and it's a mess. And I feel like you can't really rip out paper in notebooks without the notebook starting to kind of like warp a little bit, as well as the paper just looking kind of messy. So I'm actually really happy I ended up deciding to get filler paper. It took me 4 years to decide that I wanted to start doing that, but I'm actually going to go ahead and say on record that I think that this is going to work way better. I'm really shocked and kind of upset that I didn't decide to do it earlier, because I think it's going to be a lot nicer looking. I'm going to be able to rewrite them more, and I like rewriting notes not only because it'll make it look nicer, but also because I remember it better whenever I write it over and over again. And I feel like whenever you're in class listening to the notes, like taking them down, whatever, it's really hard to learn just from that. And if you're rewriting them, making them nicer, really analyzing what you're actually writing down, you're going to remember it better. So I would recommend that. I just never had any luck with notebooks. I feel like it looked bad. I wasn't able to really figure out what I was trying to say whenever I was writing them down, and I wasn't able to really rewrite them as well. So I'm really glad that I decided to do this. Another thing I got these little tabs, and you can probably see them. I got 8 of them, and I only have 4 classes, but I got this specifically because I wanted I wanted 2 tabs for each class, one for like papers and assignments and stuff where I can keep it there whenever I need to turn it in or stuff like that, and then one for notes. So like if I make study guides and stuff, it'll go behind one tab, and then all my notes are going to go behind another one. I did that for each class, so there's 8 total. Those are from Walmart, so I guess we'll start with Walmart now. And they were $3.93 for 8 of them. I thought that was a pretty good deal too. What's next? I found this at Walmart. It's so awesome. It's a hole punch that goes inside your binder. Why didn't anyone ever tell me about this before? I'm sitting here like, I know all kinds of stuff about college notes. Apparently I don't. It also has a ruler. I love that. That was $1.97. That's such a good deal. I'm so excited about it. That's all for my binder for now. So I also, during school, I feel like I have all these like really big gaps in between. Actually, I know I do. I've got like a 4-hour gap in between 2 classes this semester at one point. And as much as I'm happy for that gap, I'm kind of not, because I get really bored and I sit there and think about how bad I want to go home and how, oh, I can just skip the next class. I could go home and have so much time now. No, that I don't want to do that. But I just need something to kind of keep my mind busy. Sometimes I get really nervous, and sometimes I don't like being around a lot of the people there, and so I decided that I'm going to start drawing again. I've always drawn and like colored and painted and stuff during my life, and I kind of stopped, I think, when I started college. So I wanted to start doing that again, just to kind of as like a meditation type of thing. I got this from Walmart. It's a big old sketch pad. That was $5.97. I also got an adult coloring book, and it's really cute. It's got like dogs and stuff. You can't even see it. Oh, a squirrel. It's got so many cute things in it. I love it. That was a pug. I love that so much. That was $4.94. What a good deal. The last thing I got, I actually lied. I did not get this from any of the stores I mentioned. I got this from Sam's Club, and I'll tell you why. It's 36 colored pencils. This was like $6. And these are really high quality colored pencils. I think they have these at Walmart for like $13. And I got them for $6. So 6 or 7. I think it might have been 7 after like tax and stuff. But they're so nice. Look at them. Look how nice that is. And it's in this really convenient like case, so like I can bring it with me and it's not going to break or anything. It's not going to mess with any of the colors or anything like that. So that was also a really good find. Whoops, I dropped everything. So that's all that's inside of my backpack right now. So let's start with my bag. So I got these. I'm really happy about these two. These are page markers. I'm gonna end up having to use these for textbooks and stuff, and I think they're so cute. They're like marble. Aren't they so cute? And they're like magnetic, so they like flip down. These were $1.12, so that's pretty good. Next thing I got is a pencil sharpener, because I know I'm probably gonna need them for my colored pencils, and that was $1.24. Not bad. I also got a mini stapler, also from Walmart, and that was $1.18. I love these. I got little clip flags. I'm going to use these probably mostly for my notes, just to kind of maybe like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, stuff like that. These are also from Walmart. I like them a lot because you can color on them and stuff and write them down. I'm crazy when it comes to labels. These little clip flag things were $2.88, and there's multiple, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. Just some Post-its. I like to put Post-its, make little notes and stuff like in the notes and stuff. If I am reading into my textbook and stuff and I see that it's on specific pages or in specific chapters, I will put like the page number and stuff and stick it on my actual notes. That way, if I have any questions or if I want to reread something, I know where to go. These were $1.24. And I got these little label thingies that go over like hole punches. Since I'm doing the actual notes in my binder, I want to make sure that they'll actually stay in my binder. So this was $168. Not bad. I've kept everything pretty much under $2 or $3, so that's not bad. Now let's start with Dollar Tree. Of course, I don't have a receipt for these because everything was $1. A set of 3 rulers, $1. I like rulers because I like to be able to make sure everything's straight clearly. That's what a ruler is for. I got a dry erase board because I like to study using dry erase boards, and you'll find through college that works really well, especially if you're more of like a visual learner. I just prefer this. Especially like in math classes and stuff. I'm not in a math class this semester, but I figured it would help anyway. So this is a must-have, and it was only $1 because it was a Dollar Tree. So why not? Get whatever you want. I got this little case, it's gonna be for like paper clips and stuff like that. This was $1. Scissors from Dollar Tree. These are really good quality scissors, even though they're from Dollar Tree. Also $1. And I tend to lose scissors a lot, like a lot. And my grandma actually has these scissors. She's had them for literally years, and they are still just as sharp. We were just talking about that the other day. I don't know why we have conversations about scissors, but we do. So these were $1. I got wet wipes because I wanted to keep them in my backpack because I'm sometimes very messy and, you know, stuff like that. Those were $1 too. I got paper clips, $1. They're colorful, they're cute, and they were $1. Got some more dry erase markers. That way I can use my dry erase board. Duh, $1. Now, something that is not shown is I got a box, one of those index card boxes, like one of the really big ones. I got that from Dollar Tree too. That was $1. And I got a big thing of index cards also from Dollar Tree. That was $1. I don't know where I put those. They must be in my living room or something. But some other things that I would recommend, especially if you are commuting or if you're going to be away from your dorm. I am a commuter. I actually haven't been in a dorm since my sophomore year, and I was only in it for 1 year because my freshman year was my senior year of high school. But for your little case that you're going to have all of your toiletries and stuff like that, get a bleach pen. Get a Tide to Go whatever pen. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Tide to Go or something like that. But it's a pen. Get it and keep it because you're gonna spill stuff on you. You're gonna spill coffee on you. You're gonna spill whatever else on you, and you're gonna really need a bleach pen. Some other things: pack extra underwear, extra socks. Make sure you have a good, reliable, reusable water bottle. The metal ones are really nice because they keep your drinks cool or they keep your drinks hot. Get a travel mug or stuff like that. You're gonna really thank yourself later for getting those things. Especially those like thermal ones. Those are really good for you too because, you know, they are gonna keep it hot and cold. So keep an extra set of clothes and shoes in your car, especially if you have bless you. You okay? My cat sneezed. Especially if you're wearing something really nice, like let's say you're wearing a cardigan and stuff. Bring something comfortable to wear, especially if you have a long day. Bring tennis shoes, sandals, stuff like that. Keep them in your car. I almost forgot the best part of what I got. And I forgot this because I already took it out of the package. Pens and pencils. Or pens and highlighters. I also have a set of pencils around here somewhere too that I have. They're like the really nice mechanical ones. I prefer mechanical pencils, but I know some people prefer wooden pencils. These highlighters are from Walmart. I genuinely don't remember how much they were. I think they were like $5, but it came in like a really big set of them. It's got orange, green, blue, purple, and pink. And did I say yellow already? No, I did not say yellow already. But it's got a bunch of them. I'm going to keep half of them at my house in my little jar and half of them in my little case. I also got these pens. These are the really nice Papermate pens, but these are nice. These are really good quality. I genuinely can't remember how much those were. I think they were only a couple dollars actually. I think they were on sale. So that was also a plus. But other than that, I think that's pretty much all I got. But that's all I have so far school supplies wise. Now I wanted to talk about my lunchbox. It has llamas and cactuses on it, which we know I like cactuses. This I got from Gabe's, and it was only a couple dollars, I think. But it's really nice. It's really deep and heavy. and stuff. I actually got an ice pack from Dollar Tree too whenever I went. I think it fell out of my car. But something that you should really understand whenever you are in college is you should really not forget to eat. I have had this problem several times in my life where I have just forgotten to eat, especially when I'm really busy or nervous or whatever, especially at school. So I would recommend packing lunches, whether it's literal lunches or snacks for school. Just make sure that you are keeping yourself hydrated and fed. So that's why I got a lunchbox. I know it doesn't look like something you bring to college, but it's whatever. I want to do a video soon about the kinds of lunches that I'm going to pack. They're all pretty decently healthy. I want to do like a week worth in like a video, but that's all about that. The last thing I do want to talk about is my planner. So this is my current planner. It is from Walmart, and I could continue to use it because it goes until June of next year. But I am also very picky about my planner. I need a lot of organizational help when it comes to my planner. So if you've been on YouTube for a while, you probably heard of bullet journaling. Now, I have had a couple problems when it comes to bullet journaling in the past. I've tried, I think 3 separate times to make a bullet journal, and I just get so frustrated with it, and I don't like the way it looks because I don't really have very good handwriting. I'm not super crafty. I don't have very good pretty handwriting and stuff like that. But I got those rulers specifically because I do plan on bullet journaling. Now, I will make a video whenever I end up getting my book in the mail that I'm going to be using. It's the Leuchtturm 1917 dotted journal. I think that's what it's called. It has numbered pages and stuff. I'm going to do an entire video on that whenever I get it. If you get it, and if you decide to do bullet journaling, make sure you use a ruler. And it doesn't, just remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I'm kind of a perfectionist with that stuff, so, but expect that video very soon. I should be getting it in the mail anytime now, so. But other than that, that's my school supplies. Just please remember that when it comes to keeping organized and stuff, I know it's really hard, but just try to find what you like. And I would really suggest using loose paper instead of notebooks. I really think that you'll like it a lot better because you're not bound to specific pages to use in like a sequence. You're able to actually copy down your notes and rewrite your notes without feeling like there's a gap in there. So I'd give it a try. But whenever I start doing my notes and stuff in school, I also would like to do a video on how I keep organized with my notes. And other than that, that's all I have today. So expect a Psych Saturday next Saturday. Expect a bullet journaling video, and expect a note-taking video. And if you've got any suggestions for any other psychology related videos, please comment below. And I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.